Hi, my name is Morgan Lee. I'm a former student of McMillan Junior High School. I attend Northeastern State University. I'm a junior, and my major is health and human performance.
Hi, I'm Megan Lee, and I was also a former student at McMillan Junior High. I attend Northeastern State at Tahlequah, Oklahoma. I am also a junior, and my major is health and human performance.
And some of y'all may know or may not know, but we are Derek Halstead's kids.
That's perfect, because that's what I was going to ask next. I was going to ask y'all to go ahead and say who your dad is that works on campus. So these are two kiddos. I was actually a teacher and a coach here when they went to McMillan and had them in my class, and they were just awesome kiddos. So this is just a great opportunity, students, for you to hear some really good information from former McMillan students. So both of you told me what your major was. Can y'all each kind of go into detail a little bit more and just explain talk to the kids about what your major is just a little bit more in detail?
So again, it is health and human performance. What we can do is like we can be a coach, an athletic trainer. There's two different ways. You can go clinical route or the recreational route. We chose the recreational route. It's a little easier, not gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, it's really simple. You can be a coach if you want to be a coach. If you want to go further with it, you can be a teacher.
Or a personal trainer. Honestly, there's nothing much to it.
Physical therapy.
Well, that's some really good information. All right, now I want you to put your thinking hats back on. You're going to have to do some remembering on this. At your time back at McMillan as eighth graders, what are some of your favorite memories or a favorite memory you each have from your time at McMillan?
I would say, honestly, basketball. We went to a Frisco tournament and we won the whole thing, and that would be my favorite memory, and be able to play with like my sister, and yeah.
I mean, mine's pretty much the same. I really like basketball, so mine would be basketball, and I'm still friends with the players now, so that's also a good memory, is to be playing with them and my sister, and just getting to go to school with my dad, So that was pretty fun for me.
Now, you both mentioned that you play basketball. Why don't you talk to them about, you both are college athletes, so talk to our kids about being on the basketball team and how that experience has been so far in college.
It's been good so far and hard at the same time, because I mean, we haven't had the best record in our past years, but I would say like the funnest part about it is just being with your friends and the coaches. Like, it just feels like family here. So
another tough thing I would say about it is, like, it's really hard trying to manage your time. So like with basketball and then school, like, it's a lot. Basketball takes a lot more of my time now in college than it did in high school. So it definitely got harder. I have to now do my work more towards the nighttime, and I'd love to sleep, so I would like to go to bed, but it really don't work like that anymore. So, yeah.
Well, you talked a little bit about this. You may have already answered this a little bit, but think back when you were a freshman in college, coming into it new, I know you got good information in high school about college, but, still being there and experiencing it's, a whole different ballgame. Talk to our kids about, what do you think the most challenging experience it was as a freshman, and what was really eye-opening to you?
I would say it was eye-opening is like how big the campus was. I remember being so lost. Like, I'll sit there and have to call my coaches like I'm lost, and just being afraid. Like, I was like, I don't want to be late to class. I like to be a good student, and also like what's eye-opening is like, as a freshman, I didn't know like that you really have to stay connected with your professor, because they're always willing to help you. And I also didn't know, like, some professors, when you attend class, they give you those points just for attending class. Like, literally at the end of the semester, they'll give you, I would say, like 50 or 100 points just for going to class. And I didn't know that either. So as a freshman, I wish I knew a little bit more about that and how it worked.
And just going off of what she's saying, like how, like, you basically don't have your parents no more, so you're on your own. So you don't have your parents to wake you up in the morning to tell you what time you got class, where everything is. So you're basically just figuring it out all on your own. I mean, not all on your own. There's obviously people on the campus helping you out. And, it's also a benefit that we're on the team. So we had, seniors that already knew where everything was. They even were willing to wake up that day and walk around with us on campus. So, I mean, like, you just don't have your parents no more. So it is a little harder.
Yeah, it's definitely different. You still have your parents talk to as much as you want.
Yeah.
Out there with you, so definitely a lot more responsibility.
Yeah.
Right.
Or in your experience in college, what do you girls like best about college so far?
I would just say what I like best is like being with friends and being able to go to like football games, soccer games, and yeah, I guess that's it really.
I know mine's pretty much the same. I mean, I get to hang out with friends a lot more, and since it's, you know, the campus is big, yes, but now you're just closer to them. You know, when you're at home and not in college, like some of y'all live maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes, but here you can simply walk to your friend's dorm right next door, and you can hang out however long you want. So it is very fun getting to hang out with a lot of people, and different people too. You meet different people every day.
Literally every day.
Well, I know you told us that you're juniors in college. So when are you guys graduating?
We'll be graduating
next year.
Yeah, I want to say maybe in December, because right now I know we're on track like with our credits. So
all right. Well, think back about when you were 8th graders here at McMillan and you're getting ready to go to high school. You know, our district does such a great job at preparing students for life after high school, whether it's in the military, whether it's a trade school, whether it's college, whatever it is. Think about when you're an 8th grader. What advice could you tell maybe our 7th or 8th grade students that they need to do to better themselves to get ready for high school so they can get that information they need for college?
Okay. I would say I would practice now, you know, turning stuff in time for sure. Again, I feel like it's great to connect with your teachers. Let me think.
Also, like if you know anybody that's like already in high school, I would try to connect with them and get as much information as you can, and just be prepared for it.
Is there anything you girls would have done differently in high school or junior high, getting ready for college?
Well, actually, I know one thing. So going into college, like, I'm not gonna lie, like I was not great at typing up emails. You know, that now the professors are like, they're very serious on how you type your emails. If it doesn't sound professional, then some of them may even ignore your emails. So I wish I would have like practiced that a little bit more, because I didn't realize that's like a main way of communicating with my professors. So that's one thing I feel like I would have changed, that I struggled with a little bit.
I would say same. I was not prepared at all for emails. Like the first time I honestly learned how to write an email was my freshman year, and it was crazy. I was shocked that I didn't know that, and I feel like I should have known that.
Right.
Because they sure will ignore it. They literally tell you in class, like, please make sure you're being professional about it. And I literally had to have my coaches read over and over before I sent it. But I feel like I should have been more prepared about that. And also like about talking to my professors, because, and honestly in high school and middle school, I wasn't like serious about staying on top of my grades and talking to my teachers and making sure I get good grades and everything and studying. I wasn't honestly serious about that. And when you get into college, you have to be serious about it. So I feel like I should have been more prepared about that too.
Yeah, and your professors don't just come up to you and try to connect with you like high school and middle school does. Like you have to be able to go up to them and talk to them and, you know, say, hey, my name is this or that, you know. So it's a little scary, but they're nicer than you think.
And that's some really good advice and some good information. I know it's little things like that make a difference. Talking about making email is very professional, and you know, students self-advocating for themselves is a big thing too. So that's really good information. Well, girls, we appreciate your time, and I know our students are going to love hearing from you. And it's going to be great to see some former Marauders, some former McMillan students on here. And, I know you girls are doing great in college. Just keep up the good work and keep making us proud. You're doing awesome.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much.